Good morning and welcome to The Brief. Here's a look at your trending stories this morning. Sri Lanka to support Japanese bid for Security Council membership. Golf-faced crocodile captured. News First launches For Our Children campaign. President Maithripala Sirisena says that the state-owned land, which are not utilized for cultivation, will be utilized for food production in the future. The president made this statement at a ceremony held to launch the National Food Production Program in Iranamadu.
This is the best opportunity to develop the country. We have the support of the international community. We should start cultivating. Legal action will be taken against officials who fail to notify about lands that are not utilized for cultivation.
මේ වැඩසටහනේදී රජයේ ඉඩම් හිස්ස තිබුණොත් වගාවට ගන්න නැතුව ඒ අයිති නිලධාරීන්ගෙන් මම නිදහසට කරුණු අහනවා.
Land deeds of 613 acres of land in Kilinochchi and Mullaitivu, which were used by the army, were ceremoniously handed over to the rightful owners and institutions. Thereafter, the inaugural ceremony of the National Food Production Program commenced under the auspices of President Maithripala Sirisena. The President also participated in a ceremony to distribute agricultural seeds and cattle to farmers on the sidelines of the inaugural National Food Production Program. The President also opened a newly built fish breeding centre in Iranamadu. The President later inspected a vocational training centre that has been built with the funds of the German government in Madu.
Prime Minister Ranil Wickremesinghe, who is on an official visit to Japan, met with Japanese Foreign Minister Fumio Kishida yesterday. Shaheen Jurangpathy, who is currently in Tokyo, Japan, filed this report.
Speaking at this meeting, the Japanese Foreign Minister pledged to fully support the Human Rights Council resolution on Sri Lanka on establishing a domestic mechanism in the country. Minister Kishida also commended the new government in its efforts in rebuilding the domestic and international trust, which had fallen apart over the years. He added that Japan will fully support the Sri Lankan government in its efforts to rebuild a nation of good governance. In response, Prime Minister Ranil Wickremesinghe said that Japan plays a vital role in the peace and development of the Asia-Pacific region. Prime Minister Wickremesinghe added that Sri Lanka will extend its fullest support to Japan in obtaining membership at the UN Security Council. Subsequently, the Premier attended the luncheon hosted by the Japan-Sri Lanka Business Cooperation Committee, which was held at the Hotel New Otani in Tokyo.
Sri Lanka is planning to carry out the next generation of economic reforms, which will make it highly competitive and benchmark it with the developments and the achievements of Malaysia and Singapore. We are at the same time planning to have economic and technological comprehensive economic and technological collaboration with India, free trade agreements with Pakistan, Bangladesh, China, with other neighbors, ASEAN members and the Bay of Bengal, as well as obtaining the GSP plus preference from the European Union.
A campaign titled For Our Children to ensure the protection of children and build a better future for them commenced yesterday. This island-wide awareness campaign is organized by News First together with the Ministry of Law and Order and Prison Reforms.
One phase of the For Our Children campaign commenced from opposite the Galle railway station. The campaign saw the participation of many individuals from different walks of life.
The Capital Maharaja organization is the leader in media services. We have come together to ensure the protection of the children of this country. We highly appreciate the task undertaken by the Capital Maharaja organization and Sirasa in order to fulfill this social responsibility. As a country, we support this endeavor and we join with them in this task. You are aware that we took to the streets for national reconciliation. We took to the streets against drugs. We took to the streets to elect untainted persons to parliament. On this occasion, we intend to commence an island-wide program covering the north, south, east and west to raise awareness among the people on the United Nations Declaration on the Right of the Child.
An awareness campaign commenced from Galle today and the team will visit Matara, Tangol, Hambantota, Thanamalwila, Bibila, Mahiyanganaya, Kandy, Peradeniya, Katugastota, Matale, Ankumbura, Panagamuwa, Kurunegala, Narammala, Kuliyapitiya, Chilau, Madurankuliya, Putlam, Nochiyagama, Anuradhapura, Tirippane, Habarana, Hingurakgoda, Polonnaruwa, Dambulla and will reach Colombo on the 23rd of October. Another team commenced this campaign from the premises of the Kale Mahal School in Shantipuram, Kilinochchi. Regional government officials and members of Newsfirst were present for this campaign.
A crocodile that was spotted in the waters of Gorface Green was captured in an operation by lifeguards and wildlife officers.
Over the past several months, Colombo's beaches have fallen victim to jellyfish and now crocodiles. So in addition to the signboards placed here at the Gorface Green warning of rough seas and poisonous species in the area, we also have to worry about crocodiles. The Gorface Green, after Welavatta, Devala and Bamlapitiya, has become the latest location for these reptilian creatures to visit. Now, what is the reason for these crocodiles, who are usually very, very shy creatures who do not venture out into areas which are populated by human beings? What is the reason for them to be coming out into the far deep ocean and then getting themselves washed up on our beaches?
Fortunately for this crocodile, it was captured and moved to the Department of Wildlife Conservation in Batramulla, where wildlife officers say that the crocodile will be released to a suitable environment in the near future. Reporting from the Gorface Green, this is Sid Kotian for Newsfirst.
That's a wrap of the brief today. For the Newsfirst team, I'm Jitendra Gunasena, reminding you to stay brief.